Hey, happy Sunday. Welcome, goal-getters, to another episode of The Pursuit. We help you awaken your potential, achieve your dreams, and leave a legacy that you'll be proud of. Now, hey, if you're just tuning in to these live streams, I think hello is inappropriate. Hi there. My name is Patrick Kerwin. I'm a life coach and founder of Legacy Life and creator of the Life by Design courses over at patrickkerwin.com. Now, if you're watching live, welcome to it. Throw a comment in there. Let me know that you're here so I can say hi to you. Or maybe you're listening on our companion podcast. However you found your way here on this beautiful Sunday, welcome to it. So we've got a rather important topic we're discussing today. Before I get into today's topic, I just want to call out that I am enjoying a lovely cup of coffee today. It is from my friends over at DB's. It's a Costa Rica terrazzo. I mean, this was freshly roasted 2 days ago, and I got to tell you, really, really good. What we got here? Dry fruits, vanilla, chocolate, citrus. I'm into it. We got, today we're talking about, other than coffee, we're talking about you. We're talking about your glorious, amazing potential and how to tap more into that, to eliminate self-doubt, to really focus on those negative self-beliefs and create massive turnarounds so that you can pursue your wildest dreams. So let's get right into this. I'm going to show you guys this. Oh yeah, by the way, we go live every Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 Eastern. So if you want to make sure that you never miss one of these beats, make sure to hit that thumbs up, hit that like, hit us and join and subscribe, whether it's on YouTube or wherever you're doing it. Make sure you hit that bell, especially on YouTube, to be notified of any future content. Now, as I said, today is all about personal development and you. Let's get right into it. This is going to be something that I learned, probably a good decade or more ago while studying psychology. It was this incredible model called the Johari window. Now, if you've used the Johari window before, whether you're using it in your business or using it personally, using it with your team, or just, hey, for your own personal growth endeavors, this is really amazing. Now, check this out. So it's called the Johari windows. It was created in 1955 by two gents, Joseph Luft and Harrington Ingham, hence the name Joe Hari, as they kind of smush their names together. Now, if you have one of these challenges with self-doubt or just want to grow and stretch yourself today, let's dig in. Oh, hey, got a little like on there on my page. Appreciate that. Here are the 4 quadrants. Now, I'm going to have a download that I'm going to give you today, and I'll be making it available in the comments. So let me see if I can just post it in there right now. And I'll post it in later. But I'll make sure you guys get a link to the worksheet that's going to go along with this so you can follow along. Here's the basic concept. There is a self that you have, that I have, that we all have, that is open to the world. This is the self we're proud of. This is a self that you and everyone else knows, maybe even celebrates. This is your strengths, your gifts, your passion, the thing that you openly put out in the world that you know and everyone else knows about too. The beauty of this is you get to live open and free. This is the person that I hope you're probably saying to yourself, whatever age you are, this is the person I spend most of my time with. If you can say that, you're really living an extraordinary life. Now, there's some other parts of us that are maybe not so known to other people, and this is really what I want to focus in on today. There is a hidden self. This is the self that you know about that maybe other people don't know so much about. Now, let me just kind of come back on this for a second. This hidden self is probably, it could be your passions, it could be your interest, it could be your strengths. I know so many people, and maybe you know someone like this, they're doing this incredible thing in the world, and they don't tell anyone about it. Or they have these gifts, and then you see it one day and you're like, I had no idea you could play piano like that. It's just a thing I do. Right? There's these things that we have. Hey, thanks for liking the stream. I appreciate it, Katie. Anytime you guys like the stream, you're going to get a little heads up from me. Thank you so much for giving that a push and a test. For those of you just tuning into the stream, we are talking about the hidden parts of ourselves, pulling that out and bringing it boldly into the world. So going back to this, you have this open self, this person that you and others know, the hidden self, the person that you know that maybe you keep from others. We can talk a little bit later about why are you keeping your greatness, but let's go further into the model, this Johari window. Then there's this interesting part. This is where it really starts to get juicy. The blind self. This is the person that others know that you keep from yourself. That others know that you keep from yourself. So in this way, you have other people know stuff about you. Maybe good stuff, maybe not so great stuff. Maybe others know you to be the hot-tempered one, but you kind of keep that information, you deny that information from your own consciousness. Or maybe others know you to be incredibly talented in a certain area, brilliant even. They see it, but you don't see it. This is where our friends, our loved ones, the people that care about us most, maybe even a coach you're working with, can really help kind of tease out some of that inner greatness to help us see all the beauty and radiance that other people see. So let me just pause here for a moment. Is there a part of yourself that you can think about right now that other people might see in you that you deny yourself seeing? The good and the bad, right? These are the parts that some of us in Carl Jung call them the shadow, the aspects that we keep hidden from ourselves. And what we find when we study the unconscious is that when we're able to tap into boldly, bravely, the parts of us that we hide from ourselves, that's when we find our greatest strength. That's when we find our greatest light. So if you can just think about right now, if you were willing to have a conversation with a friend and say, hey, tell me just 3 things that you think are great about me. And just, I know that sounds crazy, but let me ask that question. If you were to take that question and bring it to one of your friends, I'd be very curious the things that other people might see that you don't see in yourself. That's really the conversation. That was a previous animation. That's really the conversation today. But we've got one more piece of the puzzle. The open self, the hidden self, the blind self. Now, this is probably the most dramatic one, the unknown self. This is a part of you that you haven't figured out yet. Other people haven't seen. It's completely a mystery. It could be skills you've yet to develop. It could be talents you've yet to harness or hone in on. It could be gifts or even parts of yourself that just as age, we start to discover more of these things. And so the challenge today, if you're kind of catching the vibe, is what we want to do is we want to take the hidden self and pull it more into the open self. We want to take the parts that are in the blind self, again, inviting it into the open door self. It's like, hey, we're all naked here. Let's just be us, right? This is where we start to bring in even the parts of the unknown self start to come in. And this is the life that we really want to push forward with. Like I said earlier, I've got a worksheet for you. And I want to give this to you as part of the downloads with today's live session. So even if you're watching this recorded, I'm going to make sure you get this link. Now here's something. So Katie's brought an interesting point. Let me just bring this on screen. Katie says, we often hide parts of ourselves because of what we learned when we were very young. 100% true. How to act, how to please others, what was expected of us, right? Both the truth and our perception of our experience. So Katie, you're really bringing up, in fact, I'll give you a little, that was super strong. Thank you for that. That was really, really great. We do have that. Some of these are learned behaviors, the things that we put in our hidden self, the things we know that we hide from other people. There could be a lot of shame around that. There could be a lot of guilt around that. Oh, I don't want to be fully out in the open, or I don't want to be overly aggressive. So many people I've worked with have some part of themselves that they experience shame around or self-doubt around because they're curious, well, if I brought that person out in the world, what would happen? That's a great question. My question to you is, are you willing to live so open, so bold, so free that you are willing to bring that person out? Or would you like to spend the rest of your life in some form of shackles? I know, I'm just bringing it strong today. But let me go back to this because I want to show you guys a little worksheet that I put together for you that will make you available for the download. Let me go in here. So if you guys can see this, which it looks like it's actually hiding a lot of the information here. Yes, I put animations on there mistakenly. All right, in this worksheet, which I'm not going to go further into, you can get it in the downloads. It's helping you explore what are the parts that you keep open in the world, what are the parts you keep hidden, blind, and kind of this unknown, and then working forward to take it further. Let's talk about the benefits of bringing this person out, benefits to you, benefits to others. With bravery, calling out the fear, calling out the concern, and also facing the truth of how making this shift could dramatically enhance your life. This is the focus. It's Sunday. We're getting ready for a powerful week ahead. You're a go-getter. I know you're living intentionally, and I know that you're pushing forward. If you want to make this week tremendous, one of the greatest things you could do is make an investment in yourself to really pull out the reasons that we doubt ourselves, the parts of us that we keep hidden from the world, and bravely decide to yourself, without any reservation, it's time. It's time for me, little bit by little bit, to get these things out there and put them in the world. And I'll share this story with you. For a lot of my life, I kept inside myself parts of me that I just either A, didn't think people cared about, B, would probably be turned off if they saw these parts of me, or C, just didn't know if it even mattered. And it's sometimes the silliest, stupidest things. Like for years, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but for years, I did not tell people that I practice meditation. I was like, I don't know, I don't want people to think I'm woo-woo, or I don't want people to think I'm weirdo, or I don't know. But meditation is such a beautiful thing, and it helps calm me and center me, helps me tap into the parts of myself that I'm often too busy to even notice. But I kept that hidden. Other things, silly things like my passions, things I cared about, whether it be board game design or how nerdy I get with computers, or even just the idea that I am a nerd, self-proclaimed, self-professed, hi, loud and proud, open self, I'm a total nerd about many things. And I know you are about some things too, whether it's cars, whatever, you got something you're nerdy about, I guarantee it. These things I've kept hidden for years and years, and I know how much freer I now feel just being able to be me, conquering that self-doubt, overcoming those fears, and living bold and open in the world. So listen, as you're enjoying your cup of coffee today, which I hope you're enjoying a good cup of Joe today, and you go forward in your day, I want to challenge you, I want to call you to think about who you're being in the world and how you can be more of who you really are. The world needs that special person that you are. So, my friends, until I see you again, may the fire within be the happiest heights, and the road you travel be lined with lights. We'll see you in the next episode.